Hey, what's up, you guys? Craft Farms here. Welcome back to Edgewater, Saskatchewan. We are just finishing up. We have, I think, 2 more passes left here, and then we can get things finished up. We should be done with our spring field work then. If we take a look here at when our oats are ready for harvest, August. So we have about 3 months until harvest. So in that time, we gotta make sure that we don't get any weeds, and that if we do, we go ahead and take care of those right away. But today, we're going to finish up rolling this field. I guess now we have 2 more passes left. We're gonna finish rolling this field, and then we're going to clean up our demo equipment here, our 8R tractor, the Mandaco 5-drum roller, and then the 1775 and the liquid cart. And then we can move that stuff off to the side so it can be picked up by the dealership. And then we need to get our 4755 and our 1770 cleaned up and get those put away along with everything else. We are probably going to pull the sprayer out before we block it in with everything else. That way we have it out and we can get to it easily. And yeah, that way it's right there. We'll probably also pull out our chemical trailer, so that way we have that as well. Um, then if we need it at all this summer, we have it. We don't have to pull anything out of the shop or anything like that. We can just, we'll pull it up into our, we'll probably pull it out of cold storage and throw it up in our heated shop. That way we've got it, or maybe we'll even just let it sit outside. I mean, it's not like it's going to get super cold anymore, so. And we haven't put any liquid in the sprayer anyhow, so we don't have to worry about it freezing or anything like that. But we are well past freezing temperatures, so we don't really need to worry about it. Get this last pass finished up, and then we'll get to some cleanup and some organizing. Perfect. We'll get this pulled into the yard. And we're going to start washing everything. So, we've got a company coming out. They're going to move our DEF system. They're going to move the location of it to somewhere a little bit better here in the yard. I haven't quite figured out where I want them to put it yet, but I am going to have it moved. And then we're going to have we are going to have the diesel tank drained, and we're going to get rid of that old barrel that's there, and we're going to put down a newer fuel uh, area, probably over more by our cold storage. That, or we might utilize this area and move our augers. I haven't quite decided where I want to have things placed. Um, I got um, those two things figured out. I did track down some hopper bins. Those will be on their way, along with we're going to have some poly tanks put in to store chemical and liquid fertilizer in. So we will be getting those as well. And probably a few more bins. Um, we are going to be selling the bins that we do have, and we're going to be putting up some different bins. I have not, I mean, I don't know the exact measurements of our bins right off. We are going to have to check once they do get built. We're going to have to check and see. We may have to trade this auger in that we have. But we will see. So we're going to take this Mandaco here, and we're just going to, oh, we're hooked on the corn planter. Of course we are. There we go. We're going to just pull this stuff out here into the field along the edge. And then when we get done with things, we'll go ahead and let the dealership, we'll give Sean a call and let him know that we are done with the equipment that he brought us to demo. And that he can come pick it up. And then we're just going to kind of work on getting the yard cleaned up and organized. So that it kind of functions a little bit better for us. Perfect. Awesome. Well, that was these these machines were great, especially this planting setup that he brought. Worked phenomenal. Definitely no complaints on that system there. So now we're going to take this guy and we're going to take it over and get it washed. So that we can get this put away. But before we do that, we got to pull our sprayer out. So I think we're going to grab the International and hook that up to our sprayer. I think that's what we're going to use to spray. And then we need to get our seed tender backed in and pull out our chemical trailer before we can put the hopper and the corn planter back. Okay, now let's get this repaired. $5 to repair the corn planter. Wow. Alright, let's pull this up over here for the moment. We also got to get the roller cleaned up as well. We're going to fire up the truck so that way we can let that build some air pressure. Because that's going to go in before our planter does. Okay, we'll pull this guy out. And I think what we're going to do is probably just pull this. Oh, let's see here. Where do we want to put this for the moment? I think we'll just pull it right here next to the wagons. For now, and we'll shut him down. Okay, let's get our truck out next. Let's get this hopper trailer backed in. We're going to put this in front of the cultivator there. Our cultivator and our spreader. Perfect. So we can leave him sit there and we can get this put away. We might as well give it a quick little bit of a bath here. Oh, okay. It's not what I wanted to do here. Hit the wrong key. Yeah, she's got a little bit of dirt. Alright, now we can get him backed into the Quonset here. Perfect. So that can sit there. We'll get the corn planter in. Oh no, we gotta pull that trailer out first. So let's jump over here and grab the pickup. We're just gonna leave the seed in this for right now, until we get our bin put up, and then we'll just transfer this into, we'll probably just dump this into our wagon, and then dump the wagon in, and then from there we'll probably use our hopper trailer to haul back and forth and fill the our bin up. Okay, let's get this unhooked, and then we'll hook up to our liquid trailer. And then we'll pull this up next to our sprayer. Perfect. Okay, now we can back the corn planter in. And then we'll get the roller cleaned up and put away. I think this is the last thing that needs to go in here. But we'll see what we have for room. We might see about putting some other equipment inside. Okay. Alright. That was not sitting right. Okay, let's get this guy out. And we'll get this thing spun over there and filled up. Or washed off, my bad. Filled up. Get it washed up. So yeah, we'll have to see. We might end up trading this in on a bigger one. But time will tell on that one. Now what I'd like to do is I'd like to put the air seeder and the header trailer somewhere else. And possibly the anhydrous toolbar as well. Just to kind of open up the yard a little bit more. Now the toolbar, I want to see if I can get this put in the back of the shed. We're going to drop the anhydrous tank here. What I'd like to do, let's take this jump auger out of here. I think. Yeah, we're going to take that out. So let's go get our bobcat, because we're going to need that anyways to move some other stuff around. While I'm thinking of it, we're going to drop that because we're going to grab this with the skid steer and put it somewhere else. Oop, we're standing on top of the door. So let's start off with getting. First, let's grab a thumbnail here for our video, huh? There we go. So let's. Oh, okay. Bring that up a little bit. So we'll grab this guy first. And we're gonna just pull this out and put it off to the side for the moment. And the main reason that I am doing a lot of this moving of equipment is because of what I'd like to try and do for our bin setup and other items. So it's slowly getting there. It's slowly coming together. Little by little, folks. Little by little. Perfect. So this guy will fit right there. Okay, now let's grab the toolbar for the air seeder. And then let's see if we can fit this right in front of the corn planter and the anhydrous bar. Because if we can, then this will work out perfect. And right about there's where we want to stop. That'll work. That'll work perfect. Okay. So now we got that and that. Ooh, we almost hit that header trailer there. Okay, now these augers we're going to take and we're going to move these don't need the PTO on it. We just need the hydraulics. Alright, we're going to take this and put it back behind the trees here. This video might be just a little bit longer than normal, but that's alright. Now we gotta make sure that we do this in a way that we aren't going to block in our swather header. Because we definitely do not want to do that. Oh, we're hitting something there. Okay, I think that'll work right there. And then we'll put our meridian next to it. See if I can pull in here a little bit better of a way to where we aren't backing 10 miles. There we go. Put that guy right there. And then we can put this guy, let's grab this anhydrous tank first. We're going to run this over and set it by our anhydrous storage tank. Can I make this corner? No. Let's not even try it. And actually, let's unload this back into our storage tank. No, we're just gonna wait because I want to put this guy right up here. I haven't decided where I want to put the poly tanks yet. I've debated on taking out that anhydrous tank and move it over there and then put the poly tanks next to it. But I am not quite sure yet of how I want to do that. So we'll kind of have to just see what the best placement's going to be for it. Okay, and then we just got to move the header trailers and that cart for the air seeder there. So I'm thinking we're going to take the skid steer and use it to put these trailers beside the shop there. That's what I'd kind of like to do with them. Okay, let's just pull this guy off to the side here. We're going to leave him run. I do want to move that John Deere chisel as well. I'd like to move that somewhere else. I'm not exactly sure of where yet, though. I would like to move it so that we can put another bin right there. We can kind of put our bins closer to the building there. And that's not going to let me hook up, is it? No. Well, okay. Guess we gotta go for another plan with these. Let's think of where else these things could go. Because I can't really get them behind the shed there. Well, I guess these we might have to just pull up over here. Too much junk and not enough space, folks. We are starting to fill our farm. We need the money to expand to a bigger yard. Whether we buy a yard or we build a yard. Which, in all reality, we could completely level out this yard of all the buildings, and we could even get rid of, you know, this pond and all that stuff, and we could start this yard from scratch if we really wanted to. I believe. I think I can clear everything out, but I'm not entirely sure. Now, before we put this tractor away, we're going to grab the skid steer, and we're going to see if we can hook on to this or not. Not sure if we're going to be able to or not. And if we are, then we're going to stick this and the jump auger. No, we're not. Okay. So, the jump auger, I think we're going to just put right beside the shop here. Actually, no, we can wiggle this thing in there. Let's do that. Let's put this back inside cold storage. Because we can stick this guy right back in there. Because even once we get our sprayer trailer back in here, which we can just use the skid steer to put it back in, and we'll be able to... Okay, why won't you unhook here? There we go. We can use the skid steer to put it back in, and we'll be able to wiggle it in. Same with the sprayer. I think if we can use this, then we might be able to maneuver that in there a little bit better. So now, my other question. I don't even know where the hitch is for this wagon. I think I can hook onto the wagons. Yes, I can. Perfect. We're going to take these in here and do a little loop-de-loop with them. Oh, shoot. Come on, get off of that tree. Oh no, we're digging a hole. Let's not dig a hole. We are seriously going to have to use super strength to move this freaking thing. Super strength on. Grab you and drag you. Perfect. Come on, girl. Don't fail me now here. What on earth is the deal? Are we trying to turn too sharp? Oh, really? Now we dug the bobcat in. Are you serious? I don't know what in the world mod does that, but it is highly annoying and is probably going to get deleted. Come on now. Unhook. Why won't you let me... Because this is on? Or what here? Let me unhook this damn wagon. I'm just gonna shove it over to there. There we go. Now, can we get our bobcat out of here? Come on, get me out of here. Let's go. There we go, there we go, there we go. Come on, don't stop now. Come on. Get up out of it. There we go. Alright, now let's put this thing away before we completely bury it. And then we'll get our 4755 put away. And then we are done for the day, folks. And close that guy down. This guy in. And then we can close this Quonset up for now. And we can close up our cold storage as well. But let's turn this off first before I walk over here and try and close it, and instead I grab something. Perfect. Alrighty, folks. I will figure out what I'm going to do with a few of these other pieces. And, yeah, I will get a few of these other pieces sorted, figured out. And when we come back, I think we will probably have some new bins and some other new things to take a look at. And then we'll get time fast forwarded a little bit and see if we got to do some spraying. So, thank you guys for watching. Hope y'all enjoyed the video. If you did, be sure to smash that thumbs up button. And as always, we'll see y'all tomorrow.